So what are the back pages got covered then,
What's
Sam?
happening, Sam?
They're mainly dominated by Rashford, really. Tuchel saying that Rashford, it's his time to shine, and that the forward has potential to be the best in the world. But he's got to push himself and prove himself, whether he starts or whether he comes off the bench. And it's not a question of talent, he's saying, but a question of if he can and if he will. Mixed opinions on this one. I think a few people are thinking, is it the right thing to come out and say that about your players? Will it affect them going into it? But for me, I think Tuchel's straight up. You know what you're going to get. You know what he expects. No messing about. At least you know where you stand.
100%. I'm with you. I think Marcus Rashford would have been living on a different planet if he wasn't aware that this was his opportunity and he has to grab it with both hands. I think he will know that. But I actually think it's a wee clever tactical move by Thomas Tuchel, just to let him know publicly, so that there's a bit more, if it's possible, a little bit more pressure on him to produce.
Yeah, I think that's dead right. I mean, he's sharp as a tack, and I think he uses press conferences and things to get his message, reinforce his message to the players. I think that's exactly what he's doing with Rashford. Yeah. Make sure he's absolutely on his toes.
Do you think he'll crumble? Do you think he'll step up to the task, Rashford? Or do you think he'll go the other way?
Well, against Latvia, McCoist and I could play and we should still win.
Look, I think it would be unforgivable for him not to give it everything he's got. I mean, I think he has to. I mean, the position he is in right now from where he was a year ago,
you've never thought, would you?
No.
He must be pinching himself. And if he does not do his level best, which he will do, to grab that opportunity with both hands, then it would be nothing short of madness, Sam.
Yeah, I think Tuchel will be good for Rashford, I think. The same as Flick. It seems that they both no nonsense, straight up, very strict. I mean, it's only recently, isn't it, that Rashford got benched because he was a bit late for a meeting.
Yes.
And it seems that is the side of his career that holds him back, just that unorganised, a little bit flaky in organisation.
Where he is now, what an opportunity.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, and I would say in his defence, by the way, if Marcus Rashford's late for a meeting, it's a back page headline. If, somebody else is late for a meeting, not meant.
See, when I was playing for Team GB, if you were on time, you were late. And our coach, Danny, he used to put a chair by the door. And we used to take the mick saying, if you come in during the chair, he wasn't happy. He had a face like thunder. So I've always been on time. You're late. Got to arrive 2 minutes earlier. But anyway, for the sake of the country, let's hope that he certainly steps up.
Yes.
Right, elsewhere, cricket. Ian Botham accused England of arrogance over Ashes preparations. Ooh. So it looks like England will play a single 3-day warm-up versus the travelling England Lions before walking out for their first test in Perth in November. Are you both concerned, and are you both big into your cricket?
I love my cricket. I'm going to tell you right now, I listen to both. Both's worth a listen. Yeah. Of course he is. And it sounds as though very much he's backing what Graham Gooch said yesterday.
Yes, he is, yeah.
Because Graham Gooch said in I think it was Telegraph yesterday, that he was really, really concerned about the preparations for this upcoming Ashes tour. And we'd Harmy on after it, talking about it, Sam, and Harmy said he understood where Graham was coming from, and obviously it's the same with both, by the sounds of things. But he thinks because they're playing that much in the modern day that it's not that much of a problem. I would have to, I don't know, because it's not effectively my main sport, and I wouldn't have a really massive qualified opinion on it. But what I would say is, if you're getting two guys like Graham Gooch and Ian Botham coming out, then I would have to say,
sit up and listen.
Yeah, I'd be sitting up and listening.
But they're playing one day as in New Zealand, aren't they?
Yeah.
Surely, this is the Ashes. Surely you have to prioritise the proper game.
Yeah, I thought so.
Test match.
That's
the biggest series in world cricket over a one-day series.
That seems logical to me, I've got to say, Jeff. But time will tell you. Why would you warm up with a different format? I don't know. I mean, somebody would maybe give me an answer to that.
Is cricket a little bit different? Whereas like with footy or like a team sport and you're passing it to each other, it's very different. You need that connection.
Cricket
you need
is
that
a team
chemistry.
sport, Sam.
I know. I like cricket, but I'm not an avid fan of the original format. I like the 100 because it's quick, it's punchy. But is there an argument to be made to say, well, actually, because it's very technical batting, it's very closed skill, it's not very dependent on your teammates, and even bowling as well. I understand there's the communication and chemistry, but you can get that off the field.
Different formats all entice different styles and forms of play.
Yeah.
I would imagine. So the Test cricket is incomparable to a T20 or 100. So I would imagine you go out with a completely different mindset, I would have thought.
Yeah.
So
it's more than being out there for
I think so, yeah.
the days.
I think so. I mean, as I say, somebody better qualify with
You
cricket.
need some good sessions to bat yourself. If you're a batter,
Correct.
you know, to bat yourself into form.
Yeah.
You know, you can't
You can
just
do that in
can't
the-
get off the plane.
Do that in the nets.
No, you're going to get off a plane. You've got one, Mickey Mouse 3-day game.
No, I know.
And then you're up facing some of the best bowlers in the world.
The best news they've had is Pat Cummins looks as though he's out
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
for at least one.
Just on that, somebody said, you're forgetting England had no prep also for the Tour of India. Yeah, they lost the series, but who wins it? Well, there's the point. They lost the series. Sam, thank you very
I think
much.
it's 2011, is it? Last time they won.
Wow.
Yeah.
Down under, yeah.
Thanks, Sam.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.